Welcome back to Same Couch,
Different playbooks.
the podcast where two best friends sit on the same couch but see the world through completely different lenses. I'm Kenny, the gay best friend.
I'm Kyle, the straight friend.
How has your weekend been, Kyle?
It's been pretty good. It was Valentine's weekend.
It was Valentine's.
I took myself out on a nice date and had me a couple drinks, some nice food by the water. Then I went and played at an old school arcade and, came home, when in doubt, rub it out.
So you rubbed it out.
Got to.
Just
It's cheap.
once or multiple times on Valentine's Day? Like to
Uh,
treat yourself.
yeah, I think twice. Once in the morning, once at night.
You just are for real the Energizer Bunny.
It's cheaper that way.
It's definitely cheaper that way. But how was it going out by yourself on Valentine's? Was it weird, to go sit at a restaurant and
No, it's not that weird because I normally go out by myself anyway, so I'm used to it, but it was packed.
I
Like,
bet
the
it
whole
was.
downtown was packed.
I know, but you got to be around love. Did it make you wanna be in love?
Negative.
No.
I'll pass.
You love your right hand.
Yes, I love her too much, and then, when the right one gets old, you can use the left one, have a little
Wait,
stranger.
can you do that?
I'm actually a lefty.
Wait, I can't. For real, I cannot use my left hand when it comes to that. Like, it has to be the right hand.
I can't use my right.
For real?
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't look, still learning things about my bestie boo over
But I
here.
do everything else right-handed.
Like what?
Like, I write right-handed, play baseball, right-handed,
Hmm. Do you
everything.
double click the mouse right-handed?
Yes, I do.
I bet you do. Well, good. Well, I'm glad you had a good Valentine's weekend rubbing it out. I'm glad you caught nuts and not feelings. So that's special.
What'd you end up doing this weekend?
We went to Mardi Gras. So we had the best
Ooh.
time. We went to the birthplace of Mardi Gras, Mobile, Alabama, which is where I'm from. And oh my God, Kyle, I thought about you the whole time because the whole time we were there, if you've never done Mardi Gras, which you haven't, correct? You've never done Mardi Gras?
Never.
Oh my God, that has your name written all over it because women flashing, men flashing, beads, alcohol, sex, whatever. Like it is, that's your speed. Like you would
Debauchery.
have loved it. It was debauchery. I taught you what debauchery means.
That's my middle name.
That is your middle name, debauchery, Kyle Debauchery. I think we should legally change it. No, but Mardi Gras was so much fun. We had the best time. I actually got to ride on a float for the first time ever, and that
Ooh,
was the most fun I've ever had. But Saturday night, before, so I rode in a parade on Sunday. Saturday night, we went to a Mardi Gras ball, and it's where you get dressed up, you get a ticket, and it's an organization that has their own private ball. It was so much fun. We got dressed up in tuxedos or tails and went to the ball. They had a DJ and a couple bands but I got fucking sick. I ate a raw oyster and I got so sick.
that's what you get for getting it raw.
Man, how many times have you been sick from getting it raw?
I don't get sick from getting it raw.
Or giving it raw? But, whatever. Yep, I was thinking in terms of okay,
Ugh.
and that leads us to what could be red flags or green flags. So, which is today's topic, guys. Today's topic, we are talking all things red flags and green flags in both dating and friendships. I'm going to start off and just tell you guys right off the jump that there are so many red flags, walking green flags, and I think a lot of people just ignore them. And Kyle and I are here to break this down for you.
Before we get started, which one do you think you are?
Green flag. What do you think you are?
I'm definitely a green flag.
Baby, you are a fucking walking. I tried to say two words, fucking walking red flag.
My
You are
flag
a
might be on
red
fire.
flag, baby. You have a red flag flying over your head right there, flying tall. No, I'm picking with you, but I think we should go ahead and just break it down. I'm going to tell you what I think my red flags are. I want to hear your thoughts on this, and then I want to hear yours because I'm real curious. But I really do. If we're speaking about dating right now, in dating, I think one of my number one red flags is somebody that's obsessed with labels. Like for real. I just don't if you're all about appearance and labels and all that, I think it's a
Like,
turnoff.
or as like boyfriend, girlfriend, or what?
Yeah, like if I'm dating somebody, yeah. Or
Yeah,
if I'm not talking about marriage because you have to go through
yeah,
dating to get married.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
like, obsessed with labels, big turn off, I can't stand it. Like, if somebody constantly talks about money, I can't stand it. Like, I just don't like when people
yeah.
brag. You know what I mean? I
That is
just can't.
annoying, yeah,
It's so annoying. If somebody sits there and constantly talks about money, I can't do it.
or what they have.
For what they have. Yeah, like, it's just a huge red flag to me. Another one is, like, no long-term friends. If people are walking around and they don't have long-term friends, I feel like that is a could be a red flag, you know?
That's a check mark for me.
Well, I think if we get into it later, I think some of your friends, and we'll get into that later, maybe in
Yeah,
the episode, was kinda maybe cut off from another walking red flag from somebody else.
yeah.
So, that happens, and I also think another one for me is, like, saying all their exes are crazy. That's a big red flag. Like, if they're going around and saying, "Oh, my ex was the issue, they were the issue, they were the issue, they were the issue." At some point, you have to, like, look at yourself and be like, "Well, am I the fucking issue?" Am I the red flag?
But what if they were?
I mean, they could they I mean, true, they coulda had I mean, that would've been a string of bad luck, though.
Think I'm rolling the dice wrong.
Oh my god. Another one for me is they won't take a picture with you. Wouldn't that be weird? Like, if somebody never wants to
Yeah.
take a photo with you,
Like, far as taking pictures or, like, posting?
they don't wanna take it because they don't want it posted anywhere.
Well, I could see the posting part. Certain people have different reasons, though.
Yeah. Hmm. I feel like these are triggering you a little bit.
No,
Um,
I just have
also
answers.
somebody that's emotionally unavailable, but then they become available at midnight. They want the booty call, but then they don't
Mm,
wanna fuck with you during the day. Like,
yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah,
that's fucked up.
that
Like,
is fucked up.
if they ignore you all day, don't want anything to do with you, ignore you for, like, a days or weeks on end, and then will all of a sudden hit you up at midnight, you don't want that. That's a huge red flag.
Yeah, I agree.
I just I just don't understand it. Um, my last 2. These are
Mm,
big ones for me, okay? Choose their food with their mouth open. I literally cannot do it. If I go to a restaurant with you and you are chewing your food with your mouth open, I have a big problem with that. Like, I think it's gross. If I can see food falling out of your mouth, I can't do it. I cannot do it. And then the last one, the biggest red flag.
what
If
is it?
they have a small penis.
That would be the smallest flag, right?
I mean, I guess I don't fucking want that flag at all. I don't want that flag at all. If they have a small penis, we can't do it. I do not want it. I cannot do it. So those are my red flags. What do you think out of those you would most resonate with? The small penis one?
No, I don't have nothing to do with that one.
What would be yours out of that?
I would say, probably the won't take a picture with you.
Yeah,
Uh,
I just think that's I
'Cause I
think
do
that's
like
weird.
taking pictures,
We
you
know.
know?
We know.
Hmm.
Believe me. There's not a mirror he doesn't walk past that he won't look in. If somebody says, "Let me take a picture," he right front and center, front and center.
I have no knowledge.
I love taking photos too, and Kyle loves that about me, I think, because
Because, I mean, it's good because I forget a lot of times, especially, like, when we're out doing stuff and having fun.
mhm.
So, it's good to have people that actually do, like, record stuff, and even though, like, a lot of it that you record is fucked up, but
What I'm just always documenting, always, especially if I've had a few drinks, that
oh my
camera is
god.
out, and I'm capturing everything. But also, I think we live in a age where everybody's recording because you never know what's gonna go viral. So,
Yeah.
I think everybody always has their phone, so you have to be careful with what you're doing. But anyways, rant over. What's your red flags?
So, mine would be if she says, "I just get along better with guys." Like, she don't have any girlfriends,
Oh,
it's just all guys. I
yeah,
mean,
that could be a little weird for sure. Like, I don't know because you never know what's going
because,
on,
I
but I
mean, if
also think
she's friends with them, they probably hooked up at some point.
yeah, I
Or
agree.
the
Unless
guy
they're
because
gay.
guys typically aren't gonna be friends with a girl without a motive. Like, they got some kinda motive.
They've got a motive, like,
Yeah,
for sure.
like,
And
they're trying to get in there.
I feel like a girl needs a girlfriend.
I mean, do you see me walking around with any girls that are my friends? No, you don't.
No,
Hmm,
true. You don't have any girlfriends
no, because I
because
would if
you
I
would
have a
fuck
girl that's
them.
a friend, I'm trying to date them or fuck them.
Yeah,
What?
you would fuck them. Which I do have a
Hmm.
question. Let me branch off of this before we go back into red flags. Could you be friends with a girl, strictly friends with benefits, without an emotional attachment?
I think it will eventually on somebody's end, eventually developing into something, and
Yeah,
somebody always ends up getting hurt.
they do.
I mean,
I
a lot of times
100%
I
agree.
develop feelings, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
could
we
I
know.
eventually, I start caring for them and stuff like that, but it's
And
neither
that's
here nor
why
there.
I always say catch nuts, not feelings. So you just got to hit it and quit it. Anyway, sorry. I just
Mm.
had to ask that. I was just curious.
All right. And then my next one would be if she checks the location or even wants to share locations when we're not in a committed relationship.
Oh
Like,
my God,
say
that's a good
we
one.
just start dating and then she's like, let's share locations. And I'm like,
No,
why do you like, if you don't, I feel like that's a new age thing though.
it is for
Like,
sure.
we didn't do that back. Like, I didn't
20
even know
years
you
ago.
could do that, until like a year or so ago.
I
So,
think it's horrible. Like, if anybody ever came to me, Kyle, and they said, like, and we were not in a committed relationship, and they said, "Can I have your location?" Fuck no. Fuck no.
yeah, because a lot of people, they get hooked on watching it and they get like addicted to it.
Yeah. I do check
And
my friends' locations. Usually, like, if I say I'm on my way or somebody says they're on their way, like, I will
so,
find out where they are. Like, if Joey and I are sitting at a restaurant and we're always early. So that's really the only time I check. Or if I don't want to call one of my friends and bother them, like if they're at church or whatever the case may be.
yeah.
I wanna know where they are before I call them. So, but that's it. But I do think if a woman asks for your location, fuck no.
I mean, that's
How many girls do you share your location with right now?
0.
Smart. You're a smart
Well,
boy.
I mean, are you consider a girl?
No, bitch. We do share each other's locations. It's real cute. But no,
Actually, I think you're the only person that has my location.
oh, that's nice.
Hmm.
I do like daily check-ins with Kyle. I do, proof of life with him. I just gotta make sure he's okay.
You never
He's
know
my
where I'll
sweet
be.
boy. You never know with him. He's all by himself in
I'm not your
Florida,
fucking
and
sweet boy.
you are, and you're by yourself in Florida, so I have to check on you. I gotta make sure that you're alive, and
I
then
have a
I know
cat.
yeah, cats, they'll eat you. Like,
Mm,
if you were gone, like, laid out,
yeah, I know.
your cat would come after you. Don't worry, I check your location. I will make sure that you're alive.
And so then my next one would be like, say if you get in an argument or whatever, and then they start posting about it online,
Oh my god.
like talking like in a cryptic way, like
Who
talking
does
shit
that
about you.
though?
I mean, I've been in relationships like that. Like, when stuff is good, they're putting it all over the place. But then when stuff is bad, they're like saying this stupid stuff or posting videos with certain music. And
Or a Bible verse
oh my
and be
God.
like, I'm praying for somebody. I'm praying I'm
But
praying for this
everybody,
sweet boy.
everybody knows what you're talking about. You're
Everyone
talking
knows,
about a
y'all.
relationship.
It's not cute. It's super immature. Please don't do that. God,
No, I
that's
mean,
horrible.
yeah, it's
Uh,
drama. Everybody loves drama, but
it's drama, and I feel like all they want is attention. Do you know that also, like, if somebody posts and they
mhm,
say, um what do they say? Like, "If you guys could pray for me, I don't wanna say what it's about, but really, I just need the prayers." I'm like, no, you might want a little bit of prayers, but you just want people
the
to
comment.
guess and
Yeah,
comment.
yeah,
You
or
want
call
attention.
you.
So just don't do it. Just don't do
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
My dad recently went through health and we were on TikTok Live. Guys, that's where we are. So you can find us on TikTok Live at Not Tatted Fire at TikTok Kenny. But my dad just went through a health issue and my chat can like read me, like if I'm on or off or
Mhm.
whatever. So I went ahead and just told him, I was like, listen, my dad's going through a health issue right now. I do appreciate the prayers. And I'm glad I did it because it turned out, whatever. But if I'm going to ask for something, I'm just going to tell you. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people just do things for attention, and especially on social media. God dang.
I don't think I ever post anything that has to do with, like, my mood or, like
You should start doing your mood every day.
that's what I should, like, my daily mood,
Your daily mood. What is your mood right now?
buzzed.
That's that's a full mood. That's a full mood. I love it. All right. What's your next one, boo boo?
Let's see. Hmm. Well, when a girl says that she's low maintenance, but then she wants a 4-day apology and a $4,000 handbag.
Oh my
Sheesh.
god. Oh my god. That is wild behavior. If
Mm.
That is crazy. Have you ever experienced that?
Mm, I plead the 5th.
But somebody that's for real says that they're low maintenance, but then they need a 4 or 5-day apology later, and whatever you just said, an expensive handbag, like,
Yeah,
that's wild behavior. One, that's
yeah,
not low maintenance, that's very high maintenance, and
yeah.
that was kinda me going back to what I said about labels and stuff. I don't like that. I think it's a huge turn off. I don't think you need to ask anybody for that, and that means you're high maintenance. If you're doing labels and all that, you're
Yeah,
high maintenance. So,
and then
do you like a high
mm,
maintenance girl?
uh, I think I do. I think like most women that I'm kinda geared towards are high maintenance and, they always which I mean, high maintenance, they take care of themselves and
With their
which I like that.
12-inch eyelashes.
Mm. It looks like you got 12 inches on now.
Hmm,
Mm,
maybe I do.
probably
I'm
do.
just kidding. I don't. I don't. But I don't know. I think high maintenance in the sense of taking care of yourself is completely different than high maintenance
Yeah.
with labels and, a relationship.
Yeah, and I think my last one would be, like, say when you first start dating, they wanna check your phone and, like, go through your phone, like, right when you start dating. It's like,
That's a big no-no.
that's
That's
yeah,
a
it's like, I don't know. I just don't think you should ever go through somebody's phone because, I mean, people gotta have privacy.
I
Not that
don't
you're
care.
hiding anything, but it's like privacy.
Like, I just don't think I think that's ooh, I think a lot of people do that early on because they're insecure about where you stand in a relationship. Now,
Yeah.
once you're, like, married or whatever, if you have a suspicion, fucking
Yeah, I could
grab that
see it.
phone and go
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah, I could see it then, but
But if you are just starting dating and you're not in a committed relationship, then for sure. But, I think maybe if he's secretive with his phone, that could be a red flag.
what would you consider secretive?
Or like if he's like hiding it sideways all the time, or like close, like as soon as you walk up, he gets out of something like quickly. That's secretive.
But what if you just walk up at the right time where they exited out of something? Or what if while you were doing something, they were just on their phone and then you walk up and out of respect, they just want to get off their phone to give their attention back to you?
I don't know. You can tell
Hmm,
when somebody's up
hmm.
to no good. You can tell when someone's up to no good, and if they're quickly like getting out of their app or whatever. Let's just say that you were scrolling the app that you like, Kyle, Grinder. If
Oh
you were
no, 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 no. Don't even fucking say that shit. That would be you, bitch.
if you were scrolling that and you were quickly getting out or whatever it was, Pornhub,
Mm,
then
okay.
like you can tell when somebody is like up to no good, right? So I think that's being secretive. What do you
Hold up.
think about those
Pornhub's no
privacies?
good.
Yeah, I mean it can be, I guess. What what do you think about privacy screens on phones?
I mean, I have one personally. Well, and the reason I had one is because, like, back when I was a firefighter and stuff like that. Well, pretty much, I just don't like people to see what I'm doing on
You're
my phone.
doing.
Like people around me, like not
Yeah.
even this. I mean, I'm single, and I don't want people to see what I'm doing on my phone.
Now tell me this, if you saw a girl quickly getting out of her phone, like what we're
Okay.
talking about, would you question anything?
No, you want me to tell you why?
Do tell.
Because truth will always come to light.
That's true. Are
One
you a
day,
jealous type?
no, because like everybody's going to end up burning themselves anyways. Like you're going to get caught eventually.
That's true.
And then I'll just tell them, later on, I'll tell them, I'll be like, I mean, if you're going to do something, you're going to do it, but just know it's going to come out. And when it does,
It's gonna
that's
burn
it.
the fuck down.
That's it.
It's
But
going
I'm
to
not,
burn.
you don't pasture it because eventually you can run your person away by being annoying.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
agree.
mean? Like, oh,
1000%.
what are you doing on your phone? What are you doing on your phone? Why are your phone like this? Why do you go to the bathroom with your phone? You know what I mean? Like, I go to the bathroom with my phone because when I take a shit, I like to play on my phone.
Yeah. Well, I also think that I don't know, I think when you're early on in a relationship too, like if they're asking you any sorts of questions off kiltered in any sort of way, they just don't need to do that. That's y'all,
Yeah.
listen, that's my advice. If y'all are freshly dating and you're asking a million questions like, "What are you doing here? What are you doing there?" You're going to run them off.
Yeah.
You're going to run them off. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Please don't. All right. So we went through the red flags. Let's talk about green flags in dating. Mine are communicates clearly. I love it. If you can just tell me exactly what you want when you want it, and you're saying that, that is huge. I think that is such a green flag. I love that so much. I also think that someone who has friends outside of dating. That's huge. I think if you're so reliant on one person the whole time, it's bad.
I need to go back to number 1.
Okay.
That must be
Communicating
in
clearly.
that must be in not in a straight relationship because women don't ever communicate good.
They don't.
No, it's always they hide their feelings and
Well, I
you
think
gotta,
that's
like,
the
beg
sewer
for an
rats that
answer,
you
you
were
know?
dating. I think if you found a nice
Mm.
librarian, um, she would communicate everything to you. If you found a nice teacher,
Hold up, librarians are too quiet. You
okay,
know what I
fine.
mean?
We'll find you a math teacher.
Mm, no.
We can find you a teacher and they're going to communicate because they communicate to the class. I think that's what you need. We
No,
can
I don't.
we can
Moving
find you a
forward, moving
we
forward,
we could find you a teacher that has eyelashes that are long. I'm sure there are plenty of teachers who would put some on for you.
moving forward. Next.
I also think, another green flag is somebody that can introduce you to their friends. I think that's
Yes.
huge. Like, I really do think that's huge. Also, somebody that plans dates. Like, take the initiative, guys. If you can just plan a date or an outing or something fun, I think that goes the extra mile and it shows that you want to do something. So I think that's huge.
So is that different in your type relationship? Like,
What's my type, Kyle?
I'm saying, like, far as gay and straight, like,
Yeah.
because typically in a straight relationship, the woman wants the man to plan the relationship. So, like,
I'm gonna be honest, in a gay relationship, there's no, like, right or wrong to it, like, and to be honest, I think that's how it should be in hetero relationships too. I don't think the man
yeah,
needs to plan every single thing. I don't think the man
I agree.
needs to pay for every single thing. I think it should be a balance, like, for Joey and I, we have a joint account for, like, bills and everything, but I think a guy could pay or Joey could pay for a dinner one night, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, I got you the next dinner." I think that's how it should be in every relationship. It should be a
Yeah.
balance. There should be nobody pulling extra weight than the other person. I think
Well
it should be a complete balance.
see, like, I was always raised like, my mom raised me well, you're from Alabama too, but, like, my mom always raised me, like, when you first start dating a woman, you pay for everything. Like, you pay for all the dates, especially like, all the way up till I say in my head, I'll do it up until about it gets serious, about 6 months or so, because 'cause you're
Yeah.
taking them out, you're, like, courting them.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean,
So and then once y'all are serious, you let her kinda show what she brings to the table, and she wants to start that like you said, one dinner, we go out, she pays for it, and then you kinda, like, start taking turns.
yeah, I do. I
Yeah,
think it should be a balance.
yeah.
Anyways, and then also somebody that apologizes without gaslighting. That's a huge green flag, sorry. Huge green flag is somebody that can like say I'm sorry without flipping the tables, turning the tables on you and then try to make you feel a certain type of way. That is the best green flag, especially the further you get along in a relationship.
Yeah, that's hard to
Um,
do too.
it's so hard to do. My last 2, somebody that has no social media. That's a good green flag.
See, in my opinion, I don't think it is. I think that's a red flag.
Mm. Well, I think there's so much shit that goes on in social media as we know. Like, if we looked in our plus 99s, like, it's
Well,
wild in
I
there. It's
know
the wild,
this,
wild west.
say
And I
if
think
somebody was
people that
doing
don't
something and they don't have no social media, nobody would even know who they're with or what they're doing or so they could really do whatever
I
they
don't know,
want.
I kinda like that though. I rather just the
Yeah.
land of the unknown. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just think no social media is good. Their attention's not taken away because social media, especially for you and I, it
Yeah.
takes up a chunk of time.
It really does. You can barely do anything at night with what we
Yeah,
do.
like, we are always on social media, so I just think somebody with no social media, God, it's so nice. It would be like I've heard so many celebrities say when they date, they don't wanna date another celebrity
Huh.
because it's just, like, out of their world, something new. I like it. Joey doesn't have any social media, and he hasn't
Well,
since day 1. It's
tell them
been phenomenal.
celebrities I'm available.
I will. You should download the app. I already told you this, Raya. I feel like you could date a celebrity. I want you to date a real housewife because I want to be there. I wanna watch it all.
We would create drama.
We could be on the show.
Hmm, I'm down.
I'm down to. Thank you. My biggest green flag is a big penis. My biggest
Huh.
red flag was a small penis. My biggest green flag is a big one.
We see
I'm just
what his
kidding.
mind is on.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, those are my green flags, guys. I promise you, like, I hope you take away something from one of my red flags or one of my green flags, but there's some good ones. What's your green
What
flags?
well, I think, like, my green flags, probably would start with doesn't threaten to break up during, like, little arguments.
Ooh,
Yeah, because, like,
yes.
like, the little stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm done. I gotta get out of here."
Oh my
And it's
God.
like
No,
that wasn't even an argument.
no, that's
Yeah, it's like
insane. Like, yeah, that's huge though.
because
Because
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
you
a
do
lot,
have to have small arguments to build a relationship. It lays the you gotta go through stuff to become something,
yeah, but
you
not
know?
in the beginning. We're talking
Not
about
yeah,
dating, so we're talking about
we're ta
months in.
but still, you're gonna have, like, little spats.
I don't have time for
Everything's
all of
never gonna be perfect, and so you're just gonna have one little spat. See, you're a red flag.
it. I don't have time for that. I do not have time
I'm
for
too
an
old for that.
I'm literally too old for that. If you're gonna argue with me within the first month, like, you're gone. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Alright,
So,
so
I'm not doing it.
my next one would be has hobbies.
Yes, have a fucking hobby, guys.
I prefer the gym.
I like walking outside, so that would be mine, or anything that you can do on your own, right, Kyle?
No, I'm talking about them in the gym.
You want them in the gym. Okay.
Yeah, with them them workout clothes.
Oh my
Jeez.
god, I can't.
Mm,
I can't. I
baddies with
literally I can't.
fatties.
Baddies with fatties in the gym.
Then this is, like, one of my big ones, supports my career
Yeah, that's
and
huge.
backs me. Yes, like, and talks about, like, my career, like, the stuff I do, like, say, on social media and stuff like that, because it's
Yeah,
hard to find somebody that is cool,
understands.
understands it, and then listens to you and talks to you about it, because it does become a lot when you don't have somebody to talk to about.
Yeah, and it's important, but that goes for any relationship in any career. I think that you should care what your partner does. You should support them to the fullest, within reason. Like,
Yeah.
if they're not on the street selling their bodies or drugs, then
Mm,
support the fuck out of them.
mm.
What? Would you would you support the selling of a body?
I wouldn't.
No, you would not. I didn't think so.
No, I wouldn't. Alright, so my next one would be doesn't play games.
You're talking about like Nintendo 64.
Oh, no, we can play those type of games.
Okay,
I'm
you'll play
down with
those
that.
games.
I can fuck with that.
N64 he's down with.
Yeah,
But
but
no, for real, like, I can't stand somebody that plays games. One, again,
we're
we're
grown.
too old for that.
Yeah, we're grown, like, shit. Let's get to the nitty-gritty of this.
Tell me what you want.
What do you want?
What do
And,
you want?
what do you want, and how do I need to do it? You know what
Yes,
I mean?
god dang, yes.
And that leads me to actually says what she wants.
Huge, right there.
Mm,
Say what you want, say how you feel. Like, come on. We're too old. Don't fuck around.
mm. And then I feel like I need to make mine a little spicy. Green flag, amazing sex.
Amazing sex. So good. So good. That's a
So
huge
good.
green flag. You need that with a
That's
big
huge.
penis.
And flexibility.
Oh, flexibility, a big penis, and good sex. That's all you need.
Mm, there we go.
Perfect.
Looks like we
We have
nipped
it
it in the
all.
bud.
But I also think a green flag is someone who makes you feel calm.
That's true.
I really do feel like that.
But it is good sometimes to get a little worked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't want too boring.
I'm pretty even kill though. Like, I'm pretty
You don't
like,
want too easy, too boring. You don't want too boring.
you like to argue and stuff. You
No,
like the
I
drama.
don't. No.
You like the drama. Hey, look,
No, no,
you know what I've
no.
noticed about you? You like a spoon and you like a pot and you like to put that spoon in that pot and you like to stir the fuck out of it.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm a green flag.
Maybe a red flag. Maybe a little bit of therapy would be good there.
Maybe a lot. Do you know all the women I've been through and what they've done to me? Don't blame
I
it on
mean,
me. Blame it on them.
I feel like it's a roster. I would
I
love to see that roster.
I am a product of my environment.
I would love to see that roster.
It's not
Could
that
you
big.
could you share it with me one day?
Hmm, maybe. It's not that big.
Hmm, mine is.
That's real rich.
That's real rich coming from you. Okay, y'all. We went through all the dating, but here's another one. we're going to talk about friendship red flags and green flags because friends play a big part in our lives, right? So, let's go over red flags real quick, Kyle. And friendships. I'm going to tell you mine. I think only friends that call when they need something. That's a huge red flag.
Yeah, I agree with that. I used to have a lot of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think you know with me.
I feel
I
like
do.
I always run into those type of people in general, you know what I mean? Like, only
Well,
when you need something.
you hit the fucking jackpot with me then because I will literally call you and be
Oh,
like, hey,
no, this motherfucker calls you for any reason. Calls you in the morning. "Are you awake?"
but hey, I don't I never call you for when I need something. I
"No,
just
you
call
never
just
do
to
that."
say, "Hey, I hope you're doing well."
Then 1 hour later, 2
1
hours
hour
later.
later, 2 hours later. Um, no, I really I think that bugs me a lot. I've noticed too, the older have become, speaking of calling, is I have kinda backed off of some friends because I felt like I was the only one putting in the work to plan something or see each other. I actually have a friend right now, and I'm kind of very disappointed. I have tried for a year to get something going, and it's always something, something, something. So I just kind of just decided when did Joey and I go out to eat? We tried to call this person about a week ago, and they again did not answer. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to put in any more effort into somebody that won't put in the effort back." You know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's big for me, and I also think, another red flag for me in a friendship is somebody that disappears when they get into a relationship,
So many
because
people do that.
why?
Well, I think a lot of times, like, because I went through this in my past, sometimes they make you cut people off.
Which, red flag.
Yes, that is a huge red flag. Let's add that to the
Let's
mix.
add it,
But that was something I went through, and I lost all my friends back
and that's
then.
sad, but also you
Yeah,
kinda have to take some responsibility in that too because you
I mean, I went along with it.
I know, and so that's
But
sad.
I mean, I have learned to stand up for myself and stuff like that through the years. But you know what I
So
mean?
now you would not let that happen.
Oh fuck no.
Because here's the thing, guys, relationships come and go. Like, for real. Your friends, if they're true friends, they're gonna weather through storms with you and everything, and more so than a relationship or
Yeah, relationships they can come and go.
a 1 week hookup. They're just
Yeah.
don't disappear out on your friends. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
they say, don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way
That's
out.
right. Don't let it fucking hit you. So, um, uh, a a person that competes instead of celebrates you. I've always told my friends, I will celebrate your
Mm,
super highs and I'll be there with you during your super lows. And I think
yeah.
that's so important. Like, I think anybody that can celebrate you and not compete with you, that's huge.
I feel like that's a lot. I know I've dealt with that a lot in the past. Like,
I'm sure.
guys do that so much,
Yeah.
especially in like the work field I was in and stuff like that. Like all those guys were always competing with everything. There's nothing nobody could ever say just good job.
Yeah, which is crazy to me. Again, we're grown. Y'all,
We're
we
grown.
can congratulate somebody. You don't have to compete with them. So, anyways, and it kind of leads me to my next one. Can't be happy for your success. That kind of like goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
But I think that if your friend gets a promotion at work, or your friend gets a new car, or your friend buys a new home, or whatever the
Just
case
go
may be,
celebrate.
celebrate it.
Yeah.
Life is short.
Let's go
Celebrate
pop
it.
bottles.
Let's go pop a bottle. Let's go take a tequila shot. Let's
Let's
go
go to the
smoke
strip club.
let's go smoke a joint. Like, let's do what we need to do.
I'm down.
Oh god, we should do that soon.
Yeah, I'm down.
Perfect. We
2
can
weeks.
celebrate we can celebrate everything. Yes, guys, we're gonna be together in 2 weeks. I'm so excited. We'll smoke Jace.
We're gonna do it
Um,
all.
we're gonna do it all. And then somebody that only talks about themselves. That's my last one. I think is a red flag. It's just somebody that is just so they don't reciprocate in a conversation. I will
Yeah.
say this about Kyle. Y'all might think that he does not reciprocate, but I will tell him something, he'll ask about what's going on with you or tell me about this or so that's good.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's mine. I don't know. I just think people should pay attention to the red flags. What's yours in a friendship?
Well, mine would be the one upper stories.
I can't
Oh,
stand that. Do you
I
see that a
cannot.
lot? I feel like
Yeah. I used to see it a lot back in the day.
I don't understand that.
It was
But
always like you tell them you did this and they did this and that. And I'm like,
it's
okay.
just somebody that wants to compete, like we were saying. So you have like the same red flag as me. Like it really is. Like it's
Yeah.
big.
We actually used to call one guy at work one upper.
One upper. I
Yeah.
feel like there's
Us
always one.
yeah, there's always one. And then my next one would be always negative
Mhm.
or crying about something, down
Debbie
about something.
Debbie Downer,
Yeah,
SNL.
and you can't never have, like, a normal conversation or fun conversation because it's always about something emotional or they're down or depressed, or you
Oh my god.
call them and they're just like, "Hey," or and they sound like they're about to cry, and I'm like, "Bitch, what's wrong with you?"
There's this funny thing that me and my friend Ashley have sent back and forth to each other, but for years, and it's like this woman picks up the phone and she's like, "Hi, Amy. Do you have a few hours when I can tell you about how miserable my life?" And it's like, it is so true.
You're
I
like, "Here
cannot do
we
the
go."
negativity. I'm always positive. I try to always be upbeat. Yeah, do I get down and everything? But for the most
Yeah,
part,
I
I
mean,
always
we're
try to.
human.
You are too, though. Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
very upbeat.
Yeah, I mean, which I mean, I've learned to I keep shit to myself, you know what I mean? Unless it's something like I really need to talk about.
Yeah,
And most of the time I make light of everything and I make it a joke.
yeah, no, for sure.
I'll be like, I'll we'll be on me and Kenny will be on the phone and I'll be like, guess what the fuck happened? And then
Mhm.
he'll just start laughing.
Always.
He
It's
loves
always a
it.
new story. I love it.
All right. So then the next one would be never pays when it's their turn.
But yes. Yes.
Yeah.
We take turns when we go out.
Yeah. Yeah. We
We
pretty
really
much
do.
like, yeah, we spend too much money.
We spend too much money, but we take turns. I'm like,
And I
"I got
feel
this
like
round, you got this round."
I feel like we kinda get in a debate with it though, like, we're, like,
Yeah.
fighting with cards
Yeah.
in a way,
I love my little sweet
but
boy who pays.
that's a good thing to have though.
It is good to yeah, for sure.
Well, this is another with being negative, always brings drama
Yeah.
or starts drama.
Oh,
I don't know, sometimes I start drama.
you again, you like it. Spoon and pot. Stir, stir, stir.
Am I my own red flag?
I think you're your own red flag in this, but I
I'm
do
cute
like the
though.
drama he has, like, a little bit. Like, I'll sit there and listen to it as long as it does not involve me. I love The Real Housewives because it doesn't involve me. So, yeah, a little drama from afar is good, but
Yeah,
God, I could not be up in that.
and then, my next one would be talks badly about mutual friends
Yeah.
because they're probably talking about me.
Oh my god. If they gossip to you, they gossip about you. Big time. Big time. I don't like that.
I'd like to be a fly on the wall, though.
I bet you would. I bet you would
Mm,
morph in out of a fly and whoop their ass too.
I would. Mm,
I mean, I bet you would.
I ain't putting up with that shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think these are all great red flags
Yeah, these
for a
are all
friendship.
great. Yeah.
So, anyways, what's your number one green flag in a friendship?
I would say calls to check on you.
Oh, you're talking about me. That's sweet.
No, I have another friend that does that.
Okay, fine. You're talking about both of us. That's sweet.
I'm just kidding.
That's so sweet. My number one green flag would be somebody that likes to have fun. I always want somebody to like come and have fun and just they don't care what other people think and they'll dance on a table with me and take a shot. I think that's the number one
Well,
green
bitch, I
flag.
gotta be pretty drunk to get on the table dancing.
That's fine, but you'll get up and dance. You'll get up and just have fun. You're down for whatever, and that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
somebody that's like, if I called you up tomorrow and be like, "Hey, do you want to go for a hike?" and you'd be like, "Yeah, let's go." I
Yeah.
just like
I don't know. Are we drinking while we're hiking?
if you want to.
Yeah, I'm
Whatever you
down.
wanna do, we could do it. We
Yeah,
could
we'll
do it,
drink
but
while
I
we're
just
hiking.
think that's big. Just somebody that's ready to turn up.
Yeah.
Um, alright, we're gonna go quick on this, rapid fire. Red flag or not? I just want you to tell me red flag or not. Keep your exes on Instagram.
Red flag.
Red flag.
I'm
Doesn't
I'm
text
out.
you're out. Yep. Nope, we're out. Doesn't take text back for 8 hours.
Red flag, I'm out.
Red flag.
I'm too old for that.
Cries cries during arguments.
Kinda means I care. Orange.
Yeah. Yellow.
We go yellow.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah.
Still lives at home.
Yellow.
We're 38 years old. So if you're still living at home at 38, you're a red flag.
I don't know. I need to know the situation. Is she a baddie?
No,
Okay, no.
no. I don't care what you look like. You're not a baddie if you're living home with mama and daddy at
Well,
38.
you don't know what they went through. They might have went through
Yeah.
some crazy divorce and
Okay,
they
fine.
might
Fair enough.
lost everything and
Fine.
now they're
Yellow.
rebuilding.
Okay,
Yellow.
yellow.
Proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution. like,
Unless she has a fatty.
God, ask about your body count. Red flag.
We don't
Doesn't
talk
have
about that stuff. We're 38.
We don't talk about it, y'all. We don't even know our numbers anymore. We can't remember. I can't remember what I went into the kitchen for. Like,
I can't I can't even remember anything.
y'all, we are not 20 years old. We don't keep up with the list. I can't remember why I went to the refrigerator to get something. Like, you think I remember my body count? No.
I don't even remember any time we went out.
Literally. Literally. So, doesn't have close friends. Red flag. Shares location on first date. We talked about this.
Red,
Red.
red,
Red.
rah,
Run. 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 Run.
run. Take cover.
Says I've changed.
If I see improvements. Yellow, green. Depends on circumstances.
Red flag.
Depends on circumstances, green flag.
I guess. Fair enough. Says
Mm.
I don't need anyone.
Red flag because you need daddy.
Red flag. Because Kyle said in an episode or two ago, it's nice to be needed.
And I'm daddy.
And I'm needed by Kyle.
No, you're not.
Last one wants
You're
to
a
be
red flag.
no, wants to be exclusive after one date.
How good was it? No, I'm just
Mm.
kidding. Red flag.
Red flag. Run, run. If somebody comes to you
Run.
and they're like, "Oh my god, we're exclusive after one date,"
Oh, God.
y'all run for the hills. Run. All right. Red flag or green flag? Good in bed, but bad communicator.
Oof. Green flag.
Good in bed, but bad communicator. That would be a
I feel
that's a
like I feel
that's
like
a red flag for me. I don't know.
I always roll that dice and get that one.
I mean, I don't know. That's a red flag for me.
I mean,
I
it
need somebody to communicate.
feels like my life.
Bad in bed, but emotionally available.
Red flag.
Green
I'm sorry, I
flag.
cannot be with somebody that's horrible in bed.
You can teach them.
No,
Yeah, you can. You can teach them.
I've tried.
How did it go?
Horrible.
How long did you spend in the class?
The teacher shouldn't take long. He's he's a master of his art.
Oh my god, I love that. All right. I love this. I love that. I love that segment, guys. All right, Kyle, got a question for you. What's a red flag that you ignored?
All of them.
All of them.
Hmm.
You ignored all of them, and you just keep going back. But they say like the definition of insanity is doing
Look,
the same thing
look.
over and over again and expecting a different result.
I don't expect different.
You just ignore it. You just like go back for the toxicity.
Yes, a gym baddie with a fatty.
Oh my god. Well, that's fun.
Hmm.
That's fun.
I
Okay.
like what I like. Don't judge me.
Well, red flag ignored all by Kyle. All
Which
by Kyle.
which ones do you ignore?
Which red flag do I ignore? I don't know. Like I think I'm very cautious now, but I think that kind of goes back to me being 38 years old and in a
Hmm,
relationship for all these years. And
you
I
sound
can
old.
I kind of can spot things. Now, I will say I wear my heart on my sleeve a lot. So I think if you had to ask me what my biggest red flag is, that's my red flag is that I get hurt a lot by people.
I mean, I'm in the same boat there.
Look at us. We're sweet boys.
No, I'm not your sweet boy.
But I also think you like conflict.
I like to be entertained.
You do. You do. You
But
do.
but it always it's bad entertainment.
It's bad entertainment, but it can be oh so good. Oh
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
good at the start, and then it's like at the end, I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Oh my god. I know. I
Hmm,
know. Like I love some
2020
good
hindsight.
2020 hindsight, we all have it. All right, guys. If this episode triggered you, it might be because you are the red flag, or maybe you're dating one. Either way, this is Same Couch.
Different playbooks.
And make sure that you like, rate, follow, subscribe, comment, send this to your toxic friend. Let them hear it. Send this to your toxic ex. Let them hear it. So, and if you are the person, are a red flag, but you're still texting, no
Hit me up.
judgment. He said, hook me up. No judgment. Just let them know what you want because we need a communicator
Or somebody good in bed.
or somebody good in bed. Y'all, thank y'all for joining in. Same Couch, Different Playbooks. We'll be back next week with a new drop episode. And then Kyle and I will be together in 2 weeks taking over Miami.
Miami, Amy.
All right, guys. Love y'all.